guys, we are back with another review. Today we're going to be looking at the brand new Nuclear Pre from one of my favorite brands, Peak Performance Labs. So I think this is actually like the fourth or fifth supplement that I'm actually reviewing. So there's the original pump, the new and improved Nuclear Pre, as you can see on the right hand side, which I reviewed less than a year ago. And obviously now we're talking about the new one, so that's 4, and Nuclear Gains, that's it, the intra workout. So yeah, this is the 5th supplement in, so 5 supplements, 2 improvements in the space of a year. So the brand themselves are absolutely smashing it. Today we're going to be looking at, like I said, the new Nuclear Pre. As always, we're going to break everything down into segments, starting with the ingredients, the price, and overall effectiveness. So let's get into it. Before I get into the ingredients, actually, I would like to say that they've done an amazing job in, one, simplifying it and making it look way more effective, pleasing on the eye. I mean, the tub itself is absolutely fantastic. So you can see that even though that the original Pre was a good pre-workout, had a couple of drawbacks, but that's for the original review, that the packaging is a bit much, sometimes a bit going on, where obviously we look at the new one, it's just sometimes less is more, and it is fantastic. Now the guys have actually sent me a couple of new updated versions of this, so whether it's the formula or the packaging, they're never ending. So this red strip it's actually been highlighted, so it's nice and glossy, and I think they even got a red gloss on the top and the bottom to just really stand out. The packaging looks fantastic, and as well that as well. So apart from that, let's get into the ingredients. First ingredient, we have 8 grams of L-citrulline, pure citrulline, none of that cheap malic acid stuff. Huge dose. Will provide explosive pumps and improve athletic performance. Then we have 3.2 grams of beta-alanine, the standard dose these days. Supports an increase in strength and power, improves endurance, and supports recovery and muscle growth. Then we have 2.5 grams of betaine anhydrous, similar to creatine. Betaine works to boost strength and power, enhance endurance and hydration. Glycosides, a fantastic addition. It basically draws water into the muscles as an osmolyte for increased pumps. So far it's just pure pumps. Then we have 2 grams of L-tyrosine, which will help with focus and mental alertness. Really good dose at 2 grams. Taurine, 1.5 grams, improves athletic performance and reduces exercise-induced stress. Agmatine sulfite, something we're not allowed in the UK, I'm afraid, but a fantastic ingredient. I've used this a long time ago when this was actually allowed to be sold in the UK. Boosts nitric oxide, vasodilation, regulates blood sugar and insulin response, and enhances brain function. Orthonin HCl, 1 gram. It assists ammonia detoxification of the liver, boosts athletic performance by flushing fatigue-inducing metabolites from your muscles, and can relieve fatigue-related excess ammonia in the blood. 400 milligrams of rhodiola rosea, which is an adaptogen. This will help with athletic performance, reduce fatigue, stress, and increase overall effects of stimulants and nootropics in this formula. Caffeine speaks for itself. Then one of the best ingredients within this, I've never ever seen this before, is NeuroPEA, 200 milligrams. This is basically the patented and purest extract of Aerogenesis, making it a very strong stimulant that will help with mood, focus, and mental alertness, and boosting dopamine levels. Then we have synephrine, 60 milligrams. Synephrine has a lot of benefits, from fat loss to aiding digestion. This is a stimulant, so pairing this with caffeine is an iconic duo for improved energy and athletic performance. Hordenin HCl, 50 milligrams, another stimulant that will provide clean energy during your workouts. Then we have 10 milligrams of black pepper extract. Black pepper enhances absorption of each ingredient, allowing you to get the most out of this pre-workout or anything that you utilize. And then we got 150 micrograms of hubazine A, boost, another nootropic ingredient that will boost cognitive function and mood. And just quickly going back to the black pepper, it's great to see it within the Nuclear Pre, because I was very skeptical of the original within that it had a great profile, but it just took a while to kick in. So having black pepper would just maximize the performance and all the ingredients within. Right, so with the flavor, at the moment there's only one flavor, and it is called Lollipop. Now, think with Peak Performance Labs, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this is my 5th supplement of, from the brand. And apart from Nuclear Gains, which was only in lemon, I'm going to be, it was like a 6 out of 10. Everything else is absolutely fantastic. Mixability has never been an issue for either supplements. But apart from 1 out of 5, everything else is amazing. OG Nuclear Pumpkin Green Apple was the best flavor ever. Then pineapple this is actually the best pineapple I've ever had in my life. The OG Nuclear Pre comes in strawberry kiwi, one of the nicest flavors I've ever had. And this one, obviously, we're talking about Lollipop. It's just delicious. It looks like milk, which is just weird. If you follow me on Instagram, you guys know that I did a mix and taste test when I first got my hands on it, my first ever workout with it. It does look really weird and white. I'll show you now. I mean, it doesn't look, I thought it'd be a bit more colourful once you have it in water, but it actually just looks like that. It looks like milk. It's just weird, but whatever, but it doesn't taste like milk. It's absolutely fantastic. It's nice and sweet, tangy, sour, just a little bit, but mixability, taste, bang on. Now with the price, the guys over at Peak Performance Labs have given us a code under 10 off their official website, which I believe is the only place you can actually get your hands on this at the moment. The ingredients, as I mentioned, are a bit not allowed, basically. Like agmatine sulfate and various other ingredients that are within this aren't allowed to be sold in the UK, but you can still buy it and ship it over straight from Canada. So the tub itself is, with the discount code, it's around £31 something. I'll have it on here. And per serving, so maximum dose that is as well, 20 servings, it's around £1.53, top of my head, with the discount code. So the tub itself is actually very not inexpensive for what it contains. And per maximum 2 scoop, it's around £1.50 something. Again, it's all going to be on the screen by the time I edit this up. So the tub itself, for what it contains, it's inexpensive. Price per serving, I want to say it's about average what it's costing, but again, with what you are getting, 8 grams of citrulline to start off with, the Neuro PEA, which is the only supplement that I've seen currently containing this ingredient, and trust me, we will definitely see this more some in the future. So price wise, I think it's for what it is actually very great value for money. The only bad point at the moment, it's, I believe, something like an $11 delivery charge, which obviously bumps things up. But if you were to, for example, hypothetically, order a Nuclear Pre for yourself, a Nuclear Pump for yourself, and a Nuclear Gains, which obviously I've run out. If not, maybe one for you, one for your friend, and a pump to share or for yourself, then that will take it over the I think $70 limit or $100 limit. Mind you, still using the discount code under 10, then that means you get free shipping and you get 3 free supplements. And they also have a string bag that I've seen, and I believe a top, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, get more than one, it lasts you 3 times longer, and you get free delivery. So really, rather than paying $11, you might as well put that money towards another supplement and you get yourself free delivery. So the first time I took it, within 10 minutes, I felt the focus really kick in. This is on the way to the gym. By the time I got there, as always, one thing Peak Performance Labs have produced are great focused mood enhancing supplements with a great pump, hence Nuclear Pump and Nuclear Pre. Even the original Nuclear Pump in the green apple, by the way, I like to mention that every time, it was amazing in flavor. All of them have always produced fantastic focus, mood, and of course pump. So considering this is a stimulant pre-workout, those are the first things I noticed. Energy was through the roof. Pump was excessive for what this is, which makes you kind of think, do you actually need Nuclear Pump? I like to go all the way in, especially for legs. I like to double scoop on Nuclear Pump and Nuclear Pre, which takes it to 16 grams of citrulline, which a lot of people might say is kind of pointless or ineffective. For me, yes, I definitely don't. Your body does not consume 16 grams of citrulline, but regardless, I always have the best leg workout by far when I stack these two in double doses. I mean, for what you are getting, it is absolutely fantastic. Again, the citrulline alone is more or less what you get in a standalone pump, hence Nuclear Pump and various other ones. It's a complete pre-workout. So adaptogens, focus, euphoric feeling from the Neuro PEA, focus, energy. It's a blast. I actually, none pun intended as well, but this is actually one of my favorites. And not just that, it's effective. Where with the original right here, big fan of it. I mean, again, a really good ingredient profile. The only thing that lacked with this one, I did say in my review, is that it took a while for it to kick in. Nuclear Pre V2 or the new and improved or whatever this is called, it's effective. And for me, it does its job. It's affordable. It tastes fantastic. It's got a great ingredient profile. It's literally, for me, the best pre-workout of 2020. So yeah, that's basically it. Right, so pros and cons of the new and improved Nuclear Pre. As we can see, nothing but pros. So effectiveness, which is a must, I was very overcritical regarding the original Nuclear Pre. This one is as effective as fuck. Literally within 5 to 10 minutes in the car, I felt focused, motivated, just everything that you need from a pre-workout. The stimulants were as effective. The fact that it does have bipairing within the ingredient, I think, is a massive bonus, because the original, as I mentioned, was a great pre-workout, still is a pre-workout. I do use it here and there, but the fact that it took a while to kick in, wasn't that keen on it. But this one is as effective as anything. Pumps, anything that contains 8 grams of citrulline is going to be effective. The fact that a stimulant-based pre-workout like the OG contains 8 grams of citrulline is just ridiculous. So the pumps were just fantastic. I've never had a bad workout, but again, me being me, when it comes to legs, my favorite workout, I do like to add Nuclear Pump to the mix as well to get even more pumpy. Focus, as I mentioned, that's the first thing that I noticed. I think that's maybe down to the Neuro PEA being something got to do with the effectiveness of the focus. But regardless, every supplement I've used, excluding Nuclear Gains, has always given me fantastic focus. So the brand always deliver on pumps and focus. Flavor is totally bang on. One of the nicest flavors I've ever had. Again, if you guys can make a green apple Nuclear Pre, bang, you've got my money 100%. Motivation, as I mentioned earlier, and value, again, for what you are getting in the maximum dosage of 20, it's around £1 something, which is pretty average in today's money, and the tub itself is with the discount code Untitled10, it's around £31 something again. As you can see, the only con is the shipping cost. As it's got nothing to do with the product. It's just certain ingredients aren't allowed to be sold here in the UK. So you can only buy this from the official website. Again, even with the discount code, you do have the shipping cost. But if you were to add a nuclear pump to the mix, a nuclear gains, have all three, then you get free delivery. So rather than pay that $10, $11 of shipping charge, you might as well put that towards another supplement, and then you get yourself free delivery. That's the only con. It's a fully effective, delicious pre-workout.